Hello and welcome to the Education on Fire podcast. The place where we share creative and inspiring learning in our schools. Season 2, Episode 30. Hello and welcome back to the Education on Fire podcast with me, Mark Taylor. This is the Edtech and Computing Season 2 finale, where I just wanted to round up a little bit about what we've talked about over these last few weeks, the places I've been and the people that I've met, and just give you an idea of what I'm going to be up to in Season 3 and how you can get involved, and also what I'm going to be doing and where places I'm going to be visiting over the next few weeks as well for future seasons. So first of all, I just wanted to thank everyone who's been involved, all the way back from when we started back with BT, and talked a little bit about Barefoot, and Karen, who explained exactly how BT were involved in supporting this, and Simon Vaughan Long, who was so enthusiastic as a volunteer in how it's delivered into schools in the twilight and the workshops that are available, explaining all the resources. And then the fabulous night I had at the top of the BT Tower and chatting to the teachers from Islington, who were just so enthusiastic about how it was put in their school and how the kids were just really relishing all the coding stuff that Barefoot were doing. It's such a brilliant thing to do, and of course it's free, which is the most important thing. And then after that, just going through to the things, talking to Stella James about all the online safety with Gooseberry Planet. I mean, it's such an important thing, and she's so enthusiastic about it, and the tools are fantastic, and I really do urge you to go and check out Gooseberry Planet website and have a look round and just see how it works with the teachers and the children and the parents all being able to hook up together and really just take care all the time with our online safety with our children. It's not just, as Lee Parkinson was saying, it's not just about an online safety day. It's about having it embedded all the time through all of our things. And the people that I was chatting to at the Bet Show, I mean, Mama Codes, what a great thing that is. Coding for 3 to 7 year olds. I mean, talk about getting in early and just really, really inspiring them from that young age, just making it part of everything that goes on in those early years at school. Just incredibly important. And the people I spoke to at the NAPE conference, I mean, Katie from Too Simple Software and all her Purple Mash stuff that she does is just incredible. It's in so many schools now, and it's so well used and so well received. And all the way through to chatting with Peter Cancel last episode, just sort of rounding all that up and how the conference was such a success, and all the people who really enjoyed all the talks from everybody. And so just thanks to everybody who's taken part. I mean, Lee Parkinson was just a fantastic person to talk to. I mean, the things that he has on his blog and his website are so fantastic, and people really just love looking at all of that. So do go and check out ICT with Mr. P. It really is a fantastic place to go and visit and just really sort of see what's out there and join his tribe of people that are following him and seeing what he's doing. And also congratulations, of course, to DigiExam, who won their award at BET, and also Tinker, who I chatted to there as well, doing their fantastic thing with drones, which is really interesting to have a listen to as well. So that's kind of where we've been. It's what we've done, and it still carries on as well. The Tech for Good awards, which are coming out, there's still time to enter for that. I think the deadline was the 8th of May, so there's still time there. And also, it's so exciting talking to Arnav, who just created this Asper Pi from a Raspberry Pi and all his coding he'd learnt from the Khan Academy. And that's just inspiring. Just what children are doing off their own back and just sort of how it's helping people. That was such an amazing thing. And Chris, who was chatting to us about Poyota apps, that's such a great thing for the communication through the school. Having all your stuff in one place. I mean, that's just really, really, really helpful. And I know as a parent, that's so good for us just to be able to really just go to one place, know what's going on, and just communicating from the school and vice versa. It's such an important thing for us to do. So If you need any details of any of the things that you've heard over the last few weeks, just go on to educationonfire.com and go into the episodes, and all the show notes are still there, all the links to all the people that have been on there, all to their websites, all their social media, all the things that we've talked about in any given episode. It's all on there, so do go and check out the website there. And while you're there, you can also enter your email address and just sign up and for the newsletter, and I'll keep you updated as to what's going on. Season 3 is going to all be about the children, as I've said on previous episodes. I want to find out and hear what's inspiring them, what they're working on. I'm looking to get some schools on the podcast for season 3. If you think your school and your children would be really interested in doing that, please get in touch. And we'll get you on, and I'll come and do an interview either one-to-one if you live close enough to me in the Midlands, or if you're further afield or around the country or around the world in different countries, we can do it via Skype. And what I'd like you to do, if you check out the blog page on educationonfire.com, next week I'm going to have the 10 questions that I'd like you to answer or to be aware of, and those are the things we're going to base season 3 around, just finding out exactly what's inspiring, what education means for children these days, and what really lights their fire, and that's what season 3 is going to all be about. And so you can either come on, as I said, and be part of the podcast, or even just send me the details through and I'll read them out, and that's a really, really key thing, is just that interaction. It's going to really, really help. And what I'm talking about, the interaction as well, please, if you've enjoyed the podcast, please share it with all your friends, all your fellow teachers, either through social media or obviously word of mouth if in the schools that you're working in. And if you've got just 2 or 3 minutes, just please go to iTunes and do a review. A 5-star review would be fantastic. It really just makes us more visible on iTunes, and the more visible we are, the more people we can reach, and the more people we reach, the more we can help, and the bigger the community will become, and with that then we can offer more and more things. So while I'm going to be away for the next week or so, I'm going to obviously be recording season 3, but at the same time I'm also going to be going along to the Wellbeing and Mental Health and Education Conference, which is in London on May the 5th. I'm going to be there doing some interviews, meeting some people there and setting up some interviews for later on as well for my wellbeing season. So that's going to be really, really interesting, and getting some sort of really important feedback and information about such an important topic, and I'm really excited about what I'm going to be learning by going through there. I'm also going to be listening to Carrie Grant, who's going to be talking about autism as part of Autism Concern. So that's kind of what I'm going to be up to in the next few weeks. Thanks so much for listening over these past few weeks. I think since the middle of March was when we launched season 2. And as I said, go to the website, put your email address in so we can keep you up to date to when season 3 is going to start. Please leave any reviews on or any comments on any of the pages and on any of the episodes, and get in touch and let us know what you think so far. And we always love to listen and to hear what you've got going on, and I look forward to chatting to you again in the not too distant future. Thank you for listening to the Education on Fire podcast. For more information, please go to educationonfire.com.